Good morning, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing an orange look to support anti-bullying. Today my kids are wearing orange, and so am I, to help support them and others in anti-bullying. So I am going to go ahead and do that. I am going to be using a couple different palettes, but the one I'm most excited about is this palette right here, Party Animal. I am going to be taking this color right here. I think it's a absolutely fun color. I have not used it yet. I am so excited to try it. I will be going in with this palette right here, and I will be going in with probably a little bit of this one. And then I will probably go in with another palette. I have a neutral palette from Ulta, and use some of these nudes and browns. And then I will be going in with the NYX glitter, just to kind of turn it into a fall look as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and moisturize my face. And I use this. And you always want to make sure your hands are clean. So I did wash my hands before. You don't want to go over your face with a bunch of dirty germs. Alright, so face is all moisturized. Then I am going to go in with a little bit of primer on my eyelids. I am using my All Nighter. It is a face primer, but I use it a little bit for my eyelids as well. So a little tiny guy. And I just kind of tap it on there, move it around. That is in there. And then I'm going to get a fluffy brush ready. I am going in with a brush like this. Nothing crazy, just it moves. It's good for blending. I am going to go in with my Stella a cream shadow. It is in the shade Nude. And just apply that to the eyelid. And I'll take my finger and actually just blend that out. Alright. All blended. Okay, so I am going to go in with my the palette that is from Ulta with all of my nude and natural colors. And I am going to go in with this color right here, just an easy beige. Tap off extra and just, I'm going to cover my whole lid. Tap off extra. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with some color. Kind of don't know what to do. I love these colors, but it's so hard to choose what I'm going to do. Let's go in with another fluffy brush. I'm going in with my Morphe JH33. Just a little fluffy. And I'm going to go in with this one. Just a little bit of it, just to kind of get things started, see what I'm going with. So this one seems a little on the more yellow orange, but we will see how this goes. And again, it doesn't have to be completely clean because you're going to go back in and you can clean it up. But this is just a good little starter color to help blend. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with that bright orange. Alright. Again, this one right here. And I believe I'm actually going to take it in with a different brush This is my MAC 217. I'm gonna pack that on in there. All right, starting to match my shirt. I just like to blend it. Take a little bit more if you want. Just to deepen up that orange if you want. Again, you don't have to make it bright. If you don't want to, maybe you just want a little bit of orange, or maybe you're just watching to be entertained and just to see what comes of an orange look. I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like myself. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe brush. Just kind of windshield wiper, but swirlies all at the same time. And just to blend out those edges. All right. Looking fun and bright. All right. Put that one off to the side for now. I think I'm done with that one. I'm gonna go in with my naturals and the nude colors again. I am gonna take this color right here. I'm kind of like start packing it in the outer edge and bringing it in about halfway. Kind of bringing it, sweeping it over in the crease. And then same other side. And then you just deepen it up as you please. Everybody's different. Some don't want a super bold, and some do. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the Morphe Jack Hill JH40. And I'm gonna go in with this darker brown right here. And tap off extra. And I'm gonna get that in that inner outer corner. And windshield wiper up. Other side. And bringing it in just a little bit. And then again, whatever's left on your brush, you can just swipe into the crease, sorry. And you can go back in and just tap it in. Tap, tap. Swipe, swipe. Alright, I'm going to go in with a different palette and get a little bit darker in the corners. I'm going to go into my Revolution palette, and I am going to take my MAC brush that we already used, and I'm going to go in with the color Burn. Actually, we'll probably go in with Cool first and then Burn. Again, just packing it in. And I just bounce it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then I'm gonna go in with Burn, which is a darker brown. And I kind of just swirl. Small swirls, just to kind of help blend it a little bit. Tap, tap, tap. pack that product on. And then just little circles. Now this one you're not going all the way in, keeping it on the outer edges. Okay. Now I am gonna go into my NARS. It's a nice night breed, and just a black. It's actually a glittery black. I need to get a matte black. I have not gotten a matte black yet. But I would go in with a matte black, not a glitter black, because we're gonna be going in with the NYX glitter. So if you are doing this look, I would do a matte black if you have one. If you don't have a matte black, then maybe continue with a dark chocolate brown, something that's close enough to black, and just kind of just deepen it up and keep it deep. But a little black in the outer corner. And then, you know, tap it in, build that little product in the corner, and then just kind of, and we're only staying in the outer corner for this one. And if you have to, you can keep going in for more product, because you want to make sure they're roughly about the same on both sides. All right. And I use circles and then just kind of swipe. And then I have a towel down so I can clean off the excess. And then just again, and then little circles, and then bring it over a little. It's nothing crazy. Now I am gonna go in and clean it up a little bit underneath. I know I'll probably end up having to clean up a little bit more. Because I'm going to be doing glitter, but that's okay. But sometimes you need to clear it up so you can see where you're at. Now, some makeups will have a little bit more fallout than others. Not all have really bad fallout. And a fallout, it's okay, because you just wipe it off. And just because there's fallout doesn't mean that it's not a good eyeshadow. It just means that one has a lot of fallout, because one that has a lot of fallout can also have a lot of good pigment in it. Alright, and then wipe off any of the excess. It's not all super wet down there. Alright. I am going to go in with my glitter now. Actually, before I do my glitter, I'm going to go above my brow with a fluffy brush. And again, I'm just going to go in with this cream tan color. Okay. Alright. So, I need to go in with a brush to put on the glitter glue. I'm going to be using the NYX glitter glue. And you're just going to, I like to put a little bit on the top of my hand. And I like to take just a small, I don't take any of the more expensive brushes, I take just more like a small cheapy brush, because sometimes if you don't get to them in time and you don't clean them right away, they get hard and it's not, I don't know, it's not fun to clean them, I guess. But then again, when is it really fun to clean brushes? So I get a little product on my hand, from my hand to the brush, and then I'm just gonna go ahead, I am gonna use the mirror, and almost like make a cut crease, so you can put some on, look up, And so it kind of gave me this line right here. So I'm just gonna follow that. And depending on how far you want to go in with the glitter is how far you go out. If you don't want to go very far out with the glitter, then that's fine. So I'll put some in the lid, and then I go in with a flat brush. This is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill. It is JH41, and go on with some product and press it in. Get some more. All right, so now I'm gonna go in the other side. Now, if you get a little bit more fallout, you just use a fluffy brush. This is my brush that I typically use for, I guess I have some on my eyelashes, so I'm gonna just brush that off. Just brush it away. I use this for my press powder, stay on my all-nighter. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in on the other side. And again, same thing, you're just gonna create that line, look up as far as you can, let it stick. You may not be able to see it, so it brought it up to here. And just make it all sticky. Alright, so now it's all sticky. Go back in, flat brush, grab some glitter, and press it in. Now, if you're not a glitter fan like this, that's okay. You can go in with, I will show you right now, there's a color that would be really pretty with this. All right, and fallout. Brush it away so it doesn't get in your eye. Okay, so now if you wanted to, you can stay like this. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go back in a little bit and collect a little bit more of the orange, maybe to bring out the orange. So I'll probably actually go in with this smaller brush right here to bring in the orange right here, right above that crease, and just tap off all the extra. And just swipe it back and forth. More product, and you can go to the other side. Probably go in with a little bit more product because I'm going to take a fluffy brush and kind of blend it out a little bit more so it's not harsh. But I definitely wanted a little bit more color in there. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little fluffy brush. Okay. Alright. And I will go back in with black because I do want that to be a little bit more on the darker side. So take my other fluffy brush. This would look really good with lashes, and I actually have my lashes this time, so we will do lashes. I think anything with a lot of glitter looks really good with lashes. Okay, I'm gonna go back with my other brush. Okay. I'm with the nude palette and do some more nude up here just to kind of, again, help blend out. Since we did put a little bit more orange. Alright, I'm going to go back in with the black. One of my sides is not wanting to cooperate with the black. Fun stuff. Alright. Now, again, you can brush off you can of the extra glitter. I'm going to go back in with my wipey. Now I will do my black eyeliner before I put on my foundation. I don't like touching my face after I've already put on my foundation. Now you could just only do just the outer edge if you want to. With lashes, I feel like it looks really good with a bigger wing. And get as close as to the waterline as possible so that you can put your lashes on. Okay, on the other side. Again, your wings may not be sisters, they're gonna be cousins. That's okay. Alright, so that is done. If you want liner underneath, you can go ahead and do that. Again, I like to do it before I put on my foundation, just because then I'm touching and taking off what I just did. Alright. And I don't typically go all the way in. Now if you want, you can do the upper part. Alright, now I have some lashes and my glue, and I do have my scissors to cut them, because you're going to want to cut them. You're going to want to cut them so that they fit, and you cut them from the outside. You don't cut them from the inside, because you want the inside to be smaller. And just take them off. You can see the name right here. I got rid of the actual box, but that's okay. You just want to be gentle with taking them off. They do have some sticky stuff on them already, but it's not gonna be enough to stick to your eyelashes. I like to wiggle them around, help them be a little bit more on the limber side. And you're gonna want to measure them on their own. So I just hold them with the tweezers. Alright. Now I'm gonna look in my mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing, to see where we're at with length. Alright. So I typically, normally, sometimes I don't have to measure, especially with these since I already know. So right here, you can see that there's that first, like where it's thick and then a tiny one. That is where I typically cut. Because if you go too far in, you end up with a scratchy inner corner, and I hate that. So just snip that off, and now they're shorter. And now you could totally keep the little lashes that you cut off, and you could use them to thicken out the outside. So this is this little section that I took off. So if you want to, you can put them on and then glue that little tiny section on there to kind of make the outside corner feather a little bit more. So I am gonna go ahead and do one lash. And I hold on to it about in the middle, and you hold on tight, because otherwise, sometimes with tweezers, they kind of just, whoop, they kind of disappear. I am going in with the Duo Quick Set. And I just swipe over them. I do like to put a little bit more on the ends, just to make sure that they hold, because that's the part that's going to make sure they hold the longest. And just wipe. And you're going to let them dry. Let them get tacky. Now I already have some mascara on, so I don't need to worry about putting mascara on. So you would want to do a little layer of mascara so that they blend in. Alright, so it's getting a lot more translucent. So I am going to go look in the mirror to put on my lashes. And I look down and I put them right in the middle to start. And then you're going to pull the sides over and you're going to try to get as close to the lash line as possible. So I put the outer corner and I have attached it to the outer corner. And then now take the inner corner and attach it to the inside. Now, if you like crazy wispy lashes, be my guest. I know sometimes you can't tell that somebody's wearing lashes, which is great. But if you want that dramatic look, then I would go with thicker lashes. These are not that thick, so that is okay. I like it like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take the other side and get that started. Again, wiggle, let them, I mean, these ones have the clear, like elastics, or the strip, so I like those a lot. And again, I'm going to have to cut it because they're going to be too long and I don't want them poking the inner corner of my eye. So because I already know, I just cut off that, like I did last time, I just cut off that last little section, because that is what works for me. I don't need a whole lot cut off. And if you cut off too much, then they're short. Then you may have to get a whole nother lash and reapply. Again, just swipe. I put a little extra globs on the ends. I don't know if you can see that. You see there's a little bit more extra glob on the sides. I'm gonna let them dry. Coffee. Definitely needed. Get the kids out the door and then do that. Today is early day, so I have to go pick them up early. So how fun. Today's a spirit day and a early day. It's always fun. Alright, I'm not exactly ready yet. With this lash glue, it starts to get more translucent as it dries. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Lashes, no lashes. I do already have pretty long eyelashes. This just pretty much helps with the lashes. Hi, baby boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and in the middle first. Go. And pull them off to the side to get them attached. And inner corner. And push them in, and again, as close to the lash line as possible. And then I will take my lashes, or you can take your fingers. I have nails, so it's kind of hard to get in there sometimes. And go in the inside and squish the lashes with your real lashes. And that's what the mascara will help make them look as one, so you don't have looking like you have two rows. So that's just what I do. If you're having issues getting a corner to stick, you can take an edge, like kind of like the brush that we used for the glitter glue. You can, take a very small point, get some glue, pull it apart a little more, like down, and then dab it, let it blow it a little bit, or push some air at it, to get it to get more tacky, and then stick it right back on, and then you should be good. So my lashes are on, so now I will continue with my face. Alright, so foundation. Before foundation, I will prime my face. So take my primer. Here's. Alright. Let that sit for a minute. I am going to put some chapstick on. Let those get hydrated. Alright. Foundation. Shake it up. Foundation brush. Alright. And circles. Make sure you blend down, no harsh lines. If you need a little bit more, which I may need a smidge more. And just blending. I am the type that likes a full clean canvas. So I do like to get rid of any little blemishes or marks that are on me. Alright, blended. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my contour. Start contouring. It is all over the place. My child got into it, broke it, so I had to do a little fixing on it. So it will do until I go and buy a new one. But there's still products, so I don't want to waste it. So I like to go up here, wiggle here, and go down. So it's your like right below your little cheekbone right there. And if you want to blend a little bit, go up. Don't go down, because we want to keep this line sharp. And then go around your hairline up here. Tap, tap, get all a little extra off. Okay, again, above, right at the cheekbone, right above, a little smidge below the cheekbone, and blend, and you can go up. Don't go down. And you can go up this way around your hairline. Alright, so just blend. I always like to try to start in the hairline. Okay, bronzer done. Alright, now I'm going to go in with blush. I had to think. Alright. Alright, a little bit of blush. Let's bring those cheeks back to life. Again, up. We want to lift. We want a natural lift. Or should I say, not expensive lift. Take whatever's left on your bronzers, or on your bronzing brush, or your contour brush, and you can contour your nose a little bit. And even underneath your lip right here to help darken it, to make your bottom lip look fuller. Again, I like to do my nose. Get a little cute button nose. And whatever's left, okay. Now for some highlighter. Just a little bit. tap it right there. And again. And then I do the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, the Cupid's bow. And then a little right here at your brow bone. Okay. Now I do need to do my brows. I don't do too much to my brows. They do need some shaping. But for now, I just use a little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brows, or brow. And it helps give them like a little bit of a tint, but it helps let them stay where they need to be all day. Alright. Perfect. Alright, now I will go in with my All Nighter foundation. Not foundation, but it's a waterproof setting powder. And I will set everywhere. I do like to be careful around my highlighter because sometimes it'll kind of like dim it down. I don't think I want to dim it down. I like my highlighter. But I do a tapping like whatever's left. Alright. And then just down here. Alright. So face-wise, done. I think super cute. And honestly, you could do it for Halloween. Like, for us moms, sometimes we don't dress up. And if you're not dressing up, but you still want to, throw on an orange shirt, throw on a shirt that has, a pumpkin on it, wear black or orange, whatever you want to do. And I think this would actually be a super cute color to go with that. I am going to do my hair right now. So let me do my hair. And I will show you that right now too. Alright, so now it's time to transform this, which air dried yesterday, and then last night I put it in a messy bun before bed. So I'm going to take my heating spray. And I will brush it out. My fan is on for my Longe hair straightener. Alright, so hair is brushed. No tangles. Now I'm gonna go with a straight look today, so I'm gonna start a little bit below my ear, like in the middle of my ear, and do that since my hair was air dried from yesterday. And to section it into a little bit smaller sections just because I have the bottom to do. Put that up. Alright. Now I like to run a brush through. So I grab the top and go down. Try to do a brush so that I don't have to do so many swipes through. And voila. So easy. Okay. Which I love that it's so easy to just straighten my hair. I also love this Longe product because my hand is right here and it's like touching as I go down and it's not burning me, where if you go with a regular straightener, you're most likely going to burn yourself if you touch it right there. Alright, so that section's done. Go ahead and move on to the next section. Now if you want, you could throw in some dry shampoo as you do this. Depends on what day hair you are. So this is my day 2 hair. Currently I'm okay without dry shampoo. Then section it in the back to 2 sections and pull those forward. Brush it again. As I go, sometimes the sections are too big, so I will have to, instead of 1 section, I will have to turn them into 2 sections on each side. So in that case, I just half it, and I still use the brush because, again, I don't want to have to put my hair through all that heat 2 times. So I have mine set at 390. My hair does best when on hotter temperatures. but not too hot that I'm gonna fry my hair off. I don't want that. All right. You can over direct to pull it forward. All right. Looking so much better, not so crazy. I like that the other one's already straightened in the back. Makes it a little easier to keep track of which ones you've already done and which you haven't. Dun. Don't want those yet. Alright. Getting straight. And keep those in the front. And then let's do another section. The smaller the sections, the easier your hair will straighten first round. Because the thicker it is, you have to go through so many times because the hair is, the sections are just really thick and they don't take as well. So, split it in the middle. Alright, so I have both sections. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this part back, this one forward, and push the other one back, this one forward. Alrighty. And you're going to go ahead and continue this all the way through. Alright, so now we're at the top. I don't know about you, but I have these lovely baby hairs that are trying to come and grow. So with these guys, I do have to sometimes have to re-straighten them. And then I just brush them. And then get them on both sides, of course. Or the little, I try to want to blend them with the rest of it so that it doesn't, it's not like, oh, look at all those little hairs. Alright, so we're at the top. So the top, I like to create, so my part is pretty solid. It doesn't really go anywhere, especially since I created that part while my hair was wet. So, okay. Okay.
Alright, so without the top, I do it a little bit different. I will pretty much bring them together and then straighten them. And then I straighten up because it'll help give a little bit of volume up there. So it's not straight sleek. And again, I do small sections that the straightener can handle and my hair can handle. Because an option that you can do, this is something else I do, is I take it, get the straightener in there, and then I pull it forward. So it makes that, and then I'll push it to the back. See that little volume? Not crazy volume. And then again, another section. Brush it. Brushing it makes it easy so that there's no tangles as you're going through. One swipe and it is super straight. And I love that. Don't have to go through it more than once. And we're almost done. And push that back. Now I won't take this big old section, but cut that in half again. get this front piece. All right. And I just brush that. And just shake it. I mean, if you know exactly where your part is, you just and bam. Super easy. Straight. And now I am ready for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of my followers, and I would love for you guys to subscribe, share my videos with friends, family. I would love it so I can teach everybody or share with everybody what I like to do. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notifications when I post a new video. Thank you and have a great day.